So now the two courses that you're putting on at Automechanika Chicago, post-repair inspection analysis and also aluminum damage analysis. Can you tell us a little bit about what the attendees of those courses can anticipate and what they're going to come away knowing?
Well, the post-repair inspection class, obviously from the media, you see a lot of people doing post-repair inspections, and it seems that this is another area that people have to realize you have to know your limitations. There's basically two types of post-repair inspections. One is done for the purposes of either totaling the car out or doing a re-repair. Generally, a body shop can handle that. Then you have your forensic version of it, which the big difference is what I think and what I can prove are two completely different things. To a body shop and an insurance company and the original body shop who repaired the car, as they sit there and they talk and they go over the car, they can make a conscious decision. Are we going to fix this? Are we going to replace this? Are we going to fix this? Or are we going to total the car out? That's fine. Opinions are more than welcome and okay to have in that particular scenario. The problem comes in is if it goes to court. Just because you think it's true doesn't mean it's true, and you have to be able to prove it. So now forensically you have to go through the car. This course is going to show you the differences between those two. It's going to also show you a proper procedure or protocols to be able to go through a vehicle to do a post-repair inspection. Not only that you don't miss anything, but also that you're able to document it properly in case you do have to call for a forensic professional to come in to go over the car. You've already done some of the legwork and probably saved your client and yourself some money instead of doubling up on the price. Also, the importance of taking certain pictures. There's a very specific process of taking pictures. People make the mistake all the time in a body shop, and we want to try to correct that for the forensic field of it, because in some cases you may not have the car anymore and only have pictures to go by, and a case could be won or lost by missing a picture. As far as the damage analysis for aluminum goes, that class is going to be similar to a steel damage analysis class or any automotive damage analysis class. There'll be some reminders from stuff I've written, I've talked about in the past. Obviously, I'll have some updates to it. And it'll be similar to a steel damage analysis, but then we're adding the differences between steel and aluminum, the differences of what you have to look for, the importance of different materials that you're going to need to repair a car. Generally, with steel cars, you're welding the panels back on. With aluminum, you have multiple different ways of affixing the panel back on the vehicle. Sometimes you have flow drill screws or E-jots, they're called. You have multiple different size rivets on a car, self-piercing rivets, manual type rivets. So you have a few different type rivets you're going to have to use. There is some different glue that you're going to have, or adhesive, I should say, bonding adhesive, that you're going to have to buy. There's a big misconception in the industry that adhesive makers are saying, well, we're approved for aluminum repair. Well, you're only approved for Ford, or you're only approved for Ford and Audi, or you're only BMW specific, or so it's important that the technicians learn that you have to read the OEM information, not only to find out the rivets, but the actual materials that they're looking for. It's not like door skins where, let's say GM recommends, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get everybody on this one, but Fusa, Valvoline, 3M, Duramix. They'll list like 7 or 8 companies. So it's basically, pick the one that you want that's available to you. Some companies are very, very specific on the material you can use. If not using that material, it could be deemed an improper repair. So we want to try and prevent that. We're also going to talk about setting the car up on a frame machine and affixing it to the bench, and the types of machines that are going to be required. So it's going to have some of the damage analysis stuff in it, but it's also going to have some aluminum repair information or aluminum certified program information in it. That will give some awareness to these damage analysts or damage assessors, because I hate the word estimator. So hopefully that'll help them out, and it'll also help out any text that might be in the class.